Hello everyone and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today I'll be showing off my AFK Cow Farm, and there were a few reasons that I created this. First of all, a lot of the more recent cow farm tutorials on YouTube end up being the entity cramming ones where you can only fit a few cows in and you only get raw beef out of them. And then the rest of them just seem to be older videos that only have one cell for cows, so even if you tried to put a bunch in and make it into a big industrial farm, you just wouldn't be able to. So I circumvented both of those problems by designing my own cow farm. So first I'm just going to go over how it works, and then I'm going to give some basic build parameters if you wanted to recreate it yourself. Now, I'm not going to do a step-by-step tutorial just because this isn't a finished design. There's some things about it that I'm not happy with yet, but it works pretty well for purposes in my own survival world. So first I'll just do a quick little demonstration on how it actually works. So in this minecart here, you pull that lever, all the cows will start bouncing. Oops. And then you just kind of hold down right click and you go back and forth and end up breeding all the cows. So that should be enough. And then if we go around here, all the cows are being fed through the water streams into the entity elevator, and they are dropped into this cooking chamber. So lava comes out of that dispenser when they're grown and kills them. And then around the back here, we have a hopper minecart that picks up all their drops and just brings them over to this chest over here. So that's basically how it works. Now I can go over a little bit on the specifics of actually building it. So in terms of actually building this farm, we can start with the breeding chamber first. This chamber here is 10 blocks long, and I can actually check how many entities are right here. My game is saying 104 are in the area, so that might be including the ones in that chamber as well. But right here there's about 100 maybe. So, as you saw before, the minecart goes back and forth and you're able to breed all of them. So this is a 2-block chamber with dispensers underneath, each with a water bucket to make the cow jump up and down, and repeaters facing into all those dispensers. So once they start bobbing up and down, they're shot out through these fence gates that are all open into this 1-block wide water stream. Then they're pushed out 1 block, and then there's a sign above and to the side above a wall, and that goes into another water stream that's only 2 blocks long before going into this fence entity elevator. So they are pushed through this little diagonal hole the baby cow can fit through, and then they're brought up several blocks. And then at the top here, I can remove some of this. I have flowing water into the killing chamber over there, as well as a waterlogged fence with a gate so it doesn't flood all the redstone. And that just prevents the cows from getting stuck here at the top and smoothly flowing through that 1 block over the dispenser into the cow chamber. So if we take a look underneath, we just see a simple hopper minecart that's below the killing chamber that picks up all the cooked beef that gets dropped. And this unloading circuit is actually in a different tutorial on my YouTube channel, so I'm not going to go into depth on how it works, but it's pretty basic and you might be able to reconstruct it just from the footage I have in this video. A few other notes. This dropper right here is not necessary for the farm to work. However, if you want it to be AFK-able, you're going to need to fill that with wheat that is constantly dropping on the rail, so you're able to pick it up and constantly get refilled as it's used up on the cows. And another note, this circuit right here at the beginning, all these repeaters facing into the dispensers are set to 1 tick, as well as this one, and this observer right here facing down simply allows the water to both be dropped and retracted when the lever is pulled. And then some last measurements that I think will be helpful. This chamber right here, the actual hole where the cows sit, is 10 blocks long. This elevator right here, starting from the fence at the bottom, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. 6 blocks high, not counting the slabs on top. When the cows are kicked out of the breeding chamber, they fall 1 block into the water stream, and the water stream goes up 1 block using the wall before entering that elevator. The killing chamber right here is 4 blocks long, and it's important to notice there are signs back there so the lava doesn't actually fall on the baby cows. That's very important. But using all that information, you should be able to build this farm for yourself. Thank you for watching the video. If you felt any of this was useful, I'd really appreciate a like or a comment down below. Thank you.